Well, Kurt, here we is, man. Go ahead and kick this last victory Monday of the year off right.
All right. Hey, Dan Campbell said it. He said either we're going to the playoffs or they're not. And the Lions knew right before kickoff they weren't going to go to the playoffs. But guess what? The Lions put the league on notice last night. Disrespect us if you want to. I'm gonna use the old school. Now, if you got a black mama, you probably heard either a version of this saying or this saying exactly how I'm about to say it. Disrespect the Lions, and we can show you better than we can tell you. Mm-hmm. And that's what happened last night. Man, we showed them, man, that we're the brand new Lions. Let's go over the team stats before I kick it over to LL and Coach Jones for their breakdowns on the offense and defense. First downs, Lions had 21, Packers had 17. Passing first downs, we had 12, they had 9. Rushing first downs, we had 7, they had 6. Man, this seems like a little pattern going on. First downs and penalties, both had 2. Third down efficiency, both teams were 4 and 12. 4 for 12. Man, it's not bad. Here's the edge. Fourth down efficiency, especially that last one at the end of the game. Lions went 2 for 2. Packers went 1 for 2. Total plays, 60 to 57 in favor of the Lions. The Lions had the edge in total yards, 323 to 291. Total drives, here's where it counted, because the last one ended the game. The Lions had 10, and Aaron Rodgers sat his ass over there with 9. Yards per play, 5.4 for the Lions, 5.1 for the Packers. Passing, think like Jared Goff outdueled Aaron Rodgers again, 219 to 188. 23 of 34 for the young fella, the Jared Goff, 17 to 27 for the Packers. Yards per pass play, 6.3. Okay, 6.5 for the Packers. Interceptions thrown. Here we go. 0.0 for the Lions. Jared Goff took care of the ball. And 1 interception thrown, and it should have been 2 for Aaron Rodgers. Sacks. 1 for 5 for the Lions. Kept Jared Goff pretty clean. 2 for 17. We know who got them 2. Number 97, baby. Man, rushing 104 for the Lions and 103 for the Packers. That's where I wanted that it to be kind of an even matchup. Rushing attempts, 25 for the Lions, 28 for the Packers. Yards per rush, 4.2 for the Lions. That's about the league average. A little bit lower for the Packers, 3.7. Red zone attempts, 2 for 5 for the Lions, 1 for 2 for the Packers. They have a problem with the red zone this year. Penalties, 5 for 75 for the Lions, 4 for 35 for the Packers. And a lot of that Lions penalties, the yards came on the pass interference by one Amani Warrior because Mike Hughes went out the game and we didn't have Jeff Okudah for this game. And people really counted us out when we didn't have Jeff Okudah. Turnovers, none for the Lions. Well, we got 2 for the Packers. You got the fumble by Aaron Jones and you got the interception from Kirby Joseph, man. Ooh-wee. Them young fellas, boy. Time of possession, 27 minutes for the Lions and 45 seconds and 32 minutes and 15 seconds. But the time of possession mattered. When the clock hit 0, who had the ball? Jared Goff in his hand. So those are the team stats for the game. If you look at this game, man, before we get into the breakdowns, either you're going to get down or you're going to lay down. And the Lions decided to get down. They weren't laying down. They didn't care they didn't care they weren't in the playoffs. They said, y'all asses ain't going. And that's what I'm talking about right there. The Lions fans was they took over Lambeau. I saw a lot of stuff on Twitter saying like a lot of Packers fans were mad because it was a Honolulu Blue invasion in Green Bay yesterday. It was a lot of Lions fans. You can see it on TV. It was like a lot of Lions fans in the crowd. Man, to watch this game and to watch this team. And one thing I will say, my wife was getting on me about this. I was like, I'm tired of playing 2 teams. But when the calls needed to be made, the Lions played so well that the refs had to call the plays correctly. So, it was some ticky-tack stuff in there. But they played so well that it was like you can't screw the Lions on this one because they played so well. And Quay Walker, keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. You can't be pushing. You can, first of all, you in the way of our medical people,
right?
And then you gonna get mad and pushing when he steps in front of you and get tossed out the game, looking like red in the tunnel. Man, my grandma gave it a J, man. I'm bad, man.
I'll slap the shit out of Quay Walker, man.
Keep your hands to yourself off our medical personnel, man. I understand you went to Georgia and our guy Swift went to Georgia, but it ain't that time for that. If we're trying to get him medical attention, you step away. How you gonna put your hands on somebody like that, man?
You don't want him like that.
Come on, man. That was a bad look. That was a bad look for you. But
that's it to me.
And then the I don't know what the hell Rasheed Butler was doing. We're trying to kick a field goal. He come just touch the ball. What are you doing?
Thank you.
What are you doing? And then you get mad when Dan Skipper like, hey man, what you doing? You gonna hit him in the face, get a 50. Man, thank you for the penalties. I appreciate you. I appreciate you making the field goal a little easier for us. But overall for this game, I just had to say the thing about that game, about those penalties. But the Lions played tough. They didn't quit. They didn't lay down. And that was a Dan Campbell game. That was a Dan Campbell special. It was tough. It was physical. And it was like, we're going to win and you're not. We're going to impose our will on you. We're going to run the ball, and we're going to pass the ball when we need to. And it was just a great win, man. That, It wasn't perfect, but it was a perfect storm for the Lions to come in and beat them Packers on Sunday Night Football. All right, what you guys got on this matchup, man? Going to 9-8 on the season. We didn't get the playoffs, but we got a winning record, and we went 5-1 in the division. What you guys think about this game?
And that was a culmination of from hard knocks until week 17. That was everything in one last night. That just made me proud, man. That put a smile on my face, man. I ain't gonna lie, I only slept about 3.5 hours last night. I couldn't really sleep that. I was so hyped after the win, I couldn't go to bed. So so I've been up. So it's just good, man, to see the growth and development of the team, the coaches, just everybody at one, and it all showed last night on prime time. We not the same old Lions. We them brand new Lions, baby. So hey, next season, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see what the product they're gonna put on the field next year, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to hear what Pat McAfee had to say today on the issue he was talking after he got denied an interview. And he was crying like a little baby back bitch. All right, what you got, LL? He got a pack for a pack. He got the pack.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, man. Y'all already know. This is some of that Lambo's best right here. They call this that Tundra Kush right here. You know what I'm saying? That pack straight out the pack. Whatever you want to call it. I love it, man. However you want to say it, I love it. Great win. That's all it needed to be. Everything was what it was before the game even started. Didn't even matter. One thing I like that you said, Curt, about the get down and lay down. And Coach Mike likes to say this, we send signals to the league. That was, I think, our message to the rest of the league out there. If you're a free agent, whoever it is, you better get down and lay down, man, because you're coming for whomever. You know what I'm saying? The season wasn't perfect. A lot of teams could probably say this as well, but, a game here, tweak there. We could probably have a first seed or, just be in a better position than what we were, but whatever. We can't harp on that right now. Last night was what it needed to be, man. We didn't let it go. It was a good game. It was a good game to watch. Competitive game, back and forth a little bit. Kept you watching. I've been falling asleep on football games this year. Wasn't falling asleep on that one. And I was drinking whiskey. So great win. I'm happy for the win. I'm proud for the win. Yeah, man. I feel like this is one of them, man. It's like I'm gonna. I've been saying this ever since. I'm gonna watch sports talk TV all day. I just want to see what they gonna say about the Lions because some of them. Well, I didn't know that everybody just go do this. Well, shit, you shouldn't have picked their dumb asses then. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, Chris Kennedy. I feel like Chris Kennedy got better sense. But he was one of the main ones talking all that. Like he been there before. Like somebody told him something from the future that something was gonna happen. But again, great win. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If y'all got them, smoke them. Smoke that Lambo pack. I just thought in my head, I think I'm going to take a half day of work today. I'm going to go in a little late today. Just figured that part out. So, celebrate how you got to. Great win on this Monday.
It is definitely a victory Monday. Hey, one thing I will say this. I love how Jamal Williams said, I don't watch TV, but we heard what you were saying.
Yeah.
We heard all y'all.
He said DC played the clips.
Yep. We heard all what y'all said. So, it is what it is. Go ahead and tune into the full version of today's Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl, the last victory Monday of the season.